We know, we hear this time and time again that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but too often we skip it, we neglect it, we just don't do it the right way. And Michelle Rowe from alwayshealthymom.com is joining me this morning to help make breakfast a little bit better. Michelle.
Good morning.
Good morning. I love when you stop by. You have such great nutrition tips, and they're
you.
usually very, very simple changes that we can make every single day.
Absolutely. Well, your mom was not lying when she told you you have to have breakfast every single morning, so you need to do that. And they really suggest having it within an hour of getting up. So I brought some easy, fast tips of what you can do every morning. You're feeding your kids breakfast. Why not get it for yourself? Don't leave the house in the morning without that breakfast.
Yes, it does make a difference.
Definitely.
You feel better. You feel recharged, and plus you've had that sleep and you haven't eaten anything for a couple hours.
If you focus on a combination of protein and fiber, you're going to feel fuller longer. And studies show that people who actually do have a healthy breakfast in the morning are better at maintaining a healthy weight or achieving weight loss.
Nice. So we're not snacking on the sugar so much during the day, is that what you're saying?
People who skip breakfast, they think they're saving calories, but in the end, you know, they're going to go a long period without having anything to eat. They're going to find that they're going to overeat on the unhealthy things in the end. So it's not a win-win to skip breakfast. So focus in on that protein first, China.
Okay.
So the first thing you want to look at, I brought some examples of Greek yogurt, great source of protein. Egg whites, protein. You have your protein shakes. Right here I did a combination of a whole grain waffle, and I put a little PB2 or peanut butter on it, and I added some bananas for taste.
Yeah,
okay?
So there's your sweet though, so you don't need the syrup on top of that.
No, absolutely not. And guess what? You can take this and, you know, eat it in the car on the go. I mean, that's what I do all the time.
Exactly, and that's still really good for the kiddos as well.
Absolutely. Who wouldn't love that? Who would not love that?
Looks
Okay,
great.
next one. I call this my little burrito to go. So we have a whole wheat wrap, and remember, make sure they are whole wheat. The first ingredient, you want that to be whole grain. So then you're going to look at this, and then you're going to put your egg whites. This really took me less than 2 minutes to make. You just put those egg whites in the pan, threw it on. I could top it with salsa. I could put a little avocado. I put some tomatoes today. Wrap that up, take it to go, and you could eat it in the car as well.
All right, so you know, less than 5 minutes. Can I ask you about these egg whites here?
Yes.
More convenient to get this, or should you take the eggs and separate it? And
it's really a personal choice. Obviously, this has been a little bit processed, but it's really easy. And if this is more convenient for you and you can pull off breakfast better than cracking eggs and trying to separate eggs from egg whites, then go ahead and do that, because it's going to make it easier for you.
Yeah, that's a really good option.
Yeah, a few more tips. Really, the night before, focus in on setting things out for breakfast. If you know ahead of time that you are rushed, what are you going to have? Set those things out. Maybe even pack it to go. I mean, you can actually make some of these things ahead of time and have it ready to go so you could grab it right in the morning. So you're not leaving the house without that breakfast, because it is so important.
Okay, one more thing. We got to talk about this. I have oatmeal every single morning for breakfast, except for today. It was really bad. But that's important. That's part of being full with the fiber and the nutrition as well. So are the mini packets still good? I know you brought a different one, but I usually tend to buy the Quaker packets that are already pre-made, and then you just add water.
Right, that's a great source of whole grains. Just make sure you're looking at the ingredients. There is a lot of added sugar to some of them, so look at the sugar that's added. And I really prefer the plain, because then you can add your own fruit to give it a little more sweetness or flavor it up. A little honey, a little agave. That's going to make it a little bit more natural and not as many added sugars. So just be careful as well. The yogurts today are adding a lot more sugar for those kiddos.
You said yogurt?
Yogurt, yeah. When you look at the kids' yogurt today, they have those fun colors, and there's a lot of added sugar. So again, get the plain and add some fresh fruit for taste, and the kids are going to love it.
All right, no excuses to skip out on breakfast with all these great tips here. Michelle Rowe from alwayshealthymom.com. Thank you so much for stopping by this morning. We'll post this video on our YouTube page. We have to take a quick break, 27 minutes past the hour now. We will be right back.